Hello everyone, and welcome to the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, as we get set for Game 3 between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens. Take a look at the goaltenders here. This man right here, Carey Price, he's been fantastic. He's let one goal in the entire 5 games he's played. And Fred Anderson, he's been great too. He's had 2 shutouts as well. One coming last game as the Leafs squeaked out a victory 1-0 over the Montreal Canadiens. As we get ready for the face-off, Dunno wins it. Gallagher gets hit hard by Morgan Riley, but he seems to be alright. Mitch Marner skates it at center. My fancy mover hit the Habs blue line. Zach Hyman shoots in. Price backs it into the corner as defenseman TJ Brody's in the Habs zone behind the net. Gallagher, he skates out of the Habs zone. Picked up though by Austin Matthews. He walks in, shoots in, it goes over the net. Dunno in the corner though. Marner leaves it to Sherratt. Carey Price will hold it. And we'll have ourselves a whistle. 4 minutes or so about into this period. That man right there, Carey Price, in the big red pads, has been sensational. Wayne Simmons, the only man to score on him in this entire playoffs, as Tavares wins the faceoff. Muzzin loses it as Drouin almost went off to the races, but Muzzin with a nice defensive recovery as Petrie passes it to Drouin now at center. He tries to go past Hole, but unable to. Mikheyev passes it to Tavares. Tavares walks in. Weak shot as it's poked off by Petrie. Edmondson has it behind his own net to Drouin at center. He goes by Hole. But Muzzin he gets by Muzzin too. Nice save by Frederik Andersen. Gotta remember, folks, there's 3 Andersons in this game. Joey and Fred for the Toronto Maple Leafs and Josh for the Montreal Canadiens. As Tavares and Kotkaniemi get ready for the faceoff. Tavares wins it and Muzzin picks up the puck. He skates it out of the zone to Mikheyev. Nice fancy move. Ilya Mikheyev. Oh my goodness, a beautiful play there by Ilya Mikheyev. He scores! Ilya Mikheyev! It comes back after a slapper by Tavares. He is the second man to beat Carey Price. The Leafs with the great goal. Mikheyev off Tavares and Nylanders. Look at this here. Turnaround slapper. And a nice deflection by Ilya Mikheyev. Puts the Leafs up on the Habs 1-0. That's all it took last game for them to beat them. Take a look at a nice angle here. A beautiful deflection. And the Leafs are on top again. We'll see how the Montreal Canadiens respond. As Kerfoot and Kotkaniemi get ready for the faceoff. Toffoli has it now after picking it off the scramble. Goes behind the net though. And that's Bogosian. We have a penalty on Montreal. Looks like probably Corey Perry as Wayne Simmons skates it in. He walks in. And a save by Price will get ourselves. See what the call is. It's hooking on Corey Perry. Used to seeing him in number 94. Take a look at this play here. I guess so. He's upset, and I would be too, I guess. I don't know if I would have called it if I was in the stripes, but I'm not. I'm in the booth here, so he's off for 2 minutes. Matthews, see how his line can generate some offense here. As Wayne Simmons gets hit himself after hitting Weber, and Evans sends it down the ice. Leafs will recollect it here. And Matthews has it. He walks in, he's got time, he's got a man with him. And Matthews works over Sherratt behind the net. Over to Tavares, and a nice pad save by Carey Price. Sends it down, and Lettinen misses it. But it's picked up now by TJ Brody. To Wayne Simmons. He's at center. He still has it. He loses it again, though. Simmons over to Brody. Brody over to Tavares. Over to Matthews. Shot. Oh, close range. Oh, Wayne Simmons with another rebound. Nothing happening there. Carries out of the box. Brody at center. Over to Simmons. In the corner. Goes around the net. Now TJ Brody has it. Over to Nylander to Matthews. Over to Nylander. It's picked off. We have ourselves another penalty on Montreal. It's a trip on Sherratt. The Leafs will go back on the power play. Let's take a look at where it happened. Happened on Nylander. I don't know if I would call that a trip or not, but he stick within the lane. He did trip up Nylander. Some of these calls, some fans might say a little chintzy here. Leafs are back at the power play though. Morgan Riley shoots and it goes over the net. Edmondson sends it down. All the way down the ice. The Leafs will gather it again. Marner to Kerfoot. Over to Nylander at center. He skates it in after it gets hit hard by Edmondson. Kerfoot in the corner. Behind the net to Hyman. Riley. Now Petrie picks up the puck. And Lehkonen has it. Arturi Lehkonen over to Jeff Petrie. Passes over to Lehkonen. Over. Scores! Short-handed Philippe Danault ties this game right back up off of Lehkonen and Petrie. Take a look at this, how this play broke down. Petrie enters the zone. And honestly, Danault's all by himself. Nobody picks him up. And that's how you have yourself a tied game. I think that might be Hyman's guy. We'll see how the Leafs respond here. As the Habs score on short-handed on Toronto. Montreal wins the puck again. Kulak dumps it down. Habs will chase it. And that's Morgan Riley in the corner. Kerfoot to Hyman. The penalty is over. Sherratt gets back on the ice. Right when he gets on the ice, he hits Nylander, the guy he tripped up to take the penalty. Sherratt at center. Poked off, and now Weber carries it to Danault, the man who just scored. But Riley takes the puck off of him. Leafs double back. Pass it to Brody. Over to Joey Anderson. Got to keep these three Andersons straight here this game. As Morgan Riley has to lose it to Gallagher. Gallagher walks in and is picked off by Brody. Great stick work there. Boyd over to Engvall. Boyd has it again. And that'll be all she wrote for the first period. We are all tied up, folks. 1-1. A great tip goal by Ilya Mikheyev. And then short-handed, Philippe Danault ties her up. So a great play by Petrie and Lehkonen to set it up. Here's the Mikheyev goal. That big stick just getting in the lane and making a nice deflection. And here's the Petrie play. There he is, enters the zone. Finds Lehkonen down the middle. Danault's all by himself. A little bit of a defensive breakdown there by the Leafs, but it's all tied up. Look at the shots here. 8-2 for the Leafs. 5-5 the hits. 4-3 Habs have the faceoffs over the Leafs, but I was surprised that they only got 2 shots off. But it is all tied up. We'll see what happens in the second period coming up next. Matthews and Danault get ready for the faceoff. As the fans giving the Leafs all the cheers they can as they win the faceoff. Matthews enters the zone. Over to Matthews again, and he shoots it just wide of the net. Him and Marner had a little give and go. As Hyman has it, Matthews, and a nice save by Carey Price. Weber in the corner, getting worked over by 2 Leafs. Danault gives him some help, and Weber comes out with the puck. He passes it over to Gallagher. Gallagher gets hit the line. It's still in. Hyman. He loses it to the corner. He enters though and helps out Marner. Marner in front of the net. Scores! Austin Matthews with the nice goal. Leafs are up 2-1. Matthews off of Marner and Hyman. Let's see how this broke down. Behind the net, Marner comes out with the puck. Matthews just comes right down the middle of the ice with a great shot. Let's take a look at a different angle here. Marner helps Hyman, or Marner wins it off a help from Hyman. Matthews right there to put that puck in. You give that man any kind of space, he will make you pay, especially when it comes to shooting a nice shot into the net. Leafs are back up 2-1. Let's see if Montreal can respond. As Danault wins the faceoff, Sherratt passes to Weber now. Gallagher over to Danault. He enters the zone. Still has some time. Sherratt and a nice pick off by Tavares. He finds Mikheyev, the man who scored the first goal of the game. He still skates in. Walks in and is picked off by Weber and then Sherratt. Drouin has it. He skates it in. Over to Gallagher. Shoots, and a nice save by Frederik Andersen. As Morgan Rielly has it, exits into the Montreal zone now. Mikheyev. Picked off by Edmondson. Now here's Josh Anderson to Drouin. Over to Deneau. Nice save by Fred Anderson. Josh Anderson with the shot, though. Goes wide of the net. Drouin. Over now, Josh Anderson to Edmondson. Shoots. Nice. Slapper goes just past the net as Josh Anderson works. Muzzin down. Now Deneau. Over to Josh Anderson. Nothing happening there as Mikheyev comes up with the puck now. Has it over. Shoots, and a nice save by Carey Price. 9:41 left in the second. We'll have ourselves another face-off in Montreal zone. If we look at some of the play here by Frederik Andersen. Nice shot. Drouin almost had the rebound, but Morgan Rielly was there to make sure nothing happened. Kotkaniemi and Kerfoot get ready for the face-off in the Montreal zone. Montreal wins it. Petrie has it as he exits the zone to Perry. He skates it in. Corner shoots, and a nice save. Oh my goodness, right on the line. Andersen. As Toffoli with the nice shot. Kotkaniemi has it. Toffoli, another nice shot. Beautiful save by Fred Andersen. As Kerfoot has it at center. He shoots it in. And now here comes Montreal. Tyler Toffoli, the man who had two great opportunities a little bit ago. Perry goes offside. We'll have ourselves a face-off. Look at the top and penalty minutes. I guess you look at Nurse and Tkachuk at the top of that list. Those two dropped the gloves in the first round in the Battle of Alberta. That's why they have 7 penalty minutes. To go with their 5 with their 2. I think they each got roughing there as well. Lettinen over to Engvall. That was picked up by Evans. Over to Romanov. Now Kulak has it at center. He tries to find somewhere to skate in. Finds Byron, though. And scramble in front of Frederik Andersen. And Lettinen comes out with the puck. Now here's, I believe that's Joey Anderson with the puck. And now Lettinen enters the zone. Or excuse me, that's Lehkonen. A lot of similar names here in this game. 3 Andersons, a Lehkonen, a Lettinen. And Weber with a nice big shot. Now here's Lettinen over to Boyd. At center, Engvall. He loses it and goes out of the zone. Now here's Bogosian to Engvall. Now Marner has it. It goes down into the corner. 1 minute left in this period. Trot loses it to Boyd. And now the Leafs have it. Boyd still has it. To Marner. Over to Muzzin. To Engvall. Shoots in a nice save. Arturi Lehkonen has it in the corner. Behind the net to Weber. He dumps it down. And after 2 periods, the Leafs have got 1 goal this period, and it got the lead in this game back 2-1. Take a look at some of the highlights here from this period. There's a nice goal. Marner finds Matthews. Matthews makes no mistake. It gives the Leafs the lead going into the third. It's 2-1. Take a look at some of the stats here quick. 12-6 the shots for the Leafs. 5-6 the hits for the Canadiens, 7-4 the faceoffs for the Montreal Canadiens. Another team has scored in the power play. Montreal has taken 2 penalties in this game. Hasn't burned them yet. Actually, they scored a shorthanded goal on the first one. We'll see what happens in the third period as we get ready for it. Coming right up. As we get ready for the third period, I should say. Ref drops the puck and the Leafs win it. Rielly to Matthews. He skates in. Hyman has it. Now Matthews has it in the corner. He walks in and a shoot just goes. The puck goes just past the net as Weber has it. Over to Deneau. Deneau in the corner goes around the net. Finds Weber. Weber has it now at center. Trying to find a lane. Gallagher will try and skate it in. Brody works him over in the sidewall. Marner in the corner. Goes down and now it's picked up by Rielly. To Hyman. To TJ Brody. Over to Rielly. Over to Matthews now. Matthews. Hyman has it in the corner. Thomas Tatar gets tripped up. I believe that'll be Hyman that gets a tripping call. Once the Leafs touch the puck, Carey Price went to the bench. And there will be a touch-up A tripping, like we said on Zach Hyman. Take another look at it here. Oh yeah, Tatar did go down. And we have ourselves a power play for the Canadiens. Let's see if they can capitalize and tie this game back up as Suzuki and Kerfoot get ready for the faceoff. Montreal wins it. Nice slapper and a nice save by Fred Anderson. He will hold it as 10 seconds have come off the power play. 14:06 left in the third. The Leafs are trying to hold on to this 1-goal lead and take the series. Leafs win the faceoff. Muzzin out to Kerfoot, loses it to Foley though. Foley over, scores! Jonathan Drouin with the goal. It is all tied up again, folks. Nice pass there by Toffoli, finished by Drouin on the power play. We are all knotted up again as one Habs fan is incredibly happy in a sea of blue. Let's take a look at this again here. Toffoli stops, takes the time, finds Drouin. He makes no mistake, and we got ourselves a tie game. Just like that. Let's see if the Leafs can respond. Montreal wins the faceoff. Gallagher. He still has it. And him and Riley battle for it. Tavares comes out with the puck now. Mikheyev to Brody. Over to Nylander. Nylander tries to skate it in. He stops. Passes over. No, Tavares almost put his team back on top here. Tatar has the puck now though. Sherrod at center. He skates it in. Picked up though by Willie Nylander. Over to Tavares. Along the wall. He drops it for Riley. At center. Over to Nylander. He skates it in. Nice slap shot. Carey Price makes the save. 10 minutes even left in the third. Exactly half this period is over. Look at the top 10 of goals. A lot of guys with 2. Chiarelli, Saad, and Kapanen. It's crazy to think Saad's still up there. He was eliminated in the first round. And also Kapanen, actually, is also eliminated. Only one of those guys still is in the playoffs. As they work it down low, Kerfoot. Pass at VC. Oh, and it goes just past the net. Kerfoot in the corner to Muzzin. He gets hit hard. Kerfoot along the wall to VC. Those two played together in college hockey. They know each other pretty well. Drouin at center. He skates in the Leaf zone. Over to Suzuki. And now Jimmy Vesey has it. He's getting worked over by 3 Habs. And now Josh Anderson has over to Drouin. Nice blocker save by Freddie Anderson. Vesey has it. And he gets hit by... And Drouin comes out with the puck. Now here's Kerfoot. Kerfoot's got time and space here. And he had a guy with him. That was Simmons. Toffoli has it at center now. He still has it. Passador scores! I believe that's Suzuki with... Yes, it is. Nick Suzuki with a beautiful goal. That puts Montreal on top 3-2. Nick Suzuki off Toffoli at Petrie. Man, Tyler Toffoli is a magician with finding lanes tonight. Take a look at this again here. He's able to stop up, find the lane right there, and make no mistake, Nick Suzuki finishes that fantastically. Leafs are going to have to crawl back into this game. Beautiful shot. Almost didn't have the angle there. Montreal putting Leafs in a dire straits here. We'll see what the clock says on time. Just under 4 minutes left. See if the Leafs can make something happen here. As Montreal wins the faceoff. Toffoli will dump it down. Toronto has it behind the net. That's letting it over to Joey Anderson. He gets picked up by Kulak. Kotkaniemi has it. He doubles back, dumps it in. He finds... That's Corey Perry by the net. Shoots, and a nice save by Fred Anderson. He will hold for the whistle. Minute 30 left in the period. Montreal has been a great team. Have great defense, like we've been saying. The story has been Carey Price this whole playoffs. Montreal's got 2 goals against them tonight, but we're able to score 3. Freddie Anderson with another save. Minute 5 left in the third. Take a look at the points here. Kapanen And then Oilers and Tampa Bay guys are on the top. Both those teams moved on to the finals of the East and West respectively. One of these teams will take on Tampa Bay. And unless the Leafs can do something here, it'll be Montreal. Matthews has it in the corner. Trying to find somebody to pass the puck to. He finds Hyman. Hyman over to Marner. Marner skates it over center. And then, as I said, extra skater. Matthews. Oh, Matthews again. A nice save. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Tavares. And a nice save by Carey Price. 31 seconds left in the third. The Leafs got the net empty. Generated some great opportunities here. Not sure why that camera is taking pictures of Carlton like that, but should be focusing on the action on the ice. As the fan on the right there is really happy. He's not even watching the game either. Riley shoots it on Price. We got ourselves another whistle. 28.3 left in the game. Well, if the Leafs have anything to say about it, it won't be. If Montreal has their way, it will be. Tavares and Suzuki get ready for the faceoff. Montreal wins the faceoff. Josh Anderson at center. Shoots it in, and make no mistake, he scores, and Montreal has a 4-2 lead. The little bits of red in the sea of blue are happy here tonight. Josh Anderson with the empty netter. And barring some miracle, the Leafs playoffs are probably over. The one game, they got more than one goal on Carey Price. Montreal got 3, well 4 now, with one empty net. 22 seconds left in this game. Tavares and Suzuki get ready for the faceoff. Mace win it. Justin Holl at center. The net's being emptied again. Holl has it along the wall. And he gets hit by Suzuki in the corner. 10 seconds left in the period. Matthews moves it to Juan. Juan's going to double back. Kill some time. And another empty netter. Who's that who got the goal? That's Josh Anderson again. He's got 2 ENs this game. And the Habs fans are going wild. And that'll be all she wrote, folks. Not much else you can say. Montreal has been a fantastic team. They play a great defensive game. Like I said, Carey Price had 3 shutouts going into this series, or excuse me, into last game. I think his GA is .25. Probably will be different now, but going into this game it was. And the Montreal Canadiens move on to the East Finals. They will take on the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Toronto Maple Leafs. Season is over. Well, with that, the battle as old as the NHL itself. Montreal versus Toronto. Montreal comes out on top this time. It took 3 games. Let's take a look at some of the highlights here from this game. Starting with the first goal. Or that's the Matthews goal, sorry. The second goal of the game for Toronto. That put him on top. There's a nice Toffoli pass over to Juan. That's what made the game. That's the game winner right here with Suzuki's great goal. Montreal eliminates the Maple Leafs from the playoffs with a score of 5-2 in this game and beats them in the series 2-1. Take a look at third star Nick Suzuki with a goal, assist, and a hit. He was fantastic this playoffs so far, and we'll see how he does against Tampa. Second star Josh Anderson, 2 empty netters and also 2 hits. He was great as well. First star of the night, Jonathan Drouin, a goal and 2 assists. He was very effective tonight. That whole line, Toffoli and Suzuki and Drouin, I believe that's what the line is. They were great. Take a look at some of the stats here. Shots 18-14 in favor of the Leafs. Hits 12-9 in favor of the Montreal Canadiens. And faceoffs a whopping 15-8 for Montreal. But you look at special teams here, folks. They went 1-for-1 in the power play, and they scored a shorthanded goal. Toronto didn't convert on either of their power plays. Maybe if they did, this game would have been a little more different, even on one of those power plays. But you can play what if all day. Doesn't get you anywhere. We'll see how Montreal does against Tampa Bay in the East Finals. Also on the other side in the West, it's Winnipeg and Edmonton. We'll see how that goes down. For NHL Hockey, my name is Kyle Croft. You have yourselves a great evening, and we'll see you for the East and West Finals. Have a good night.